top of the most good-natured zodiac signs. They work miracles. Why is it that next to some people it suddenly becomes easier to breathe, the soul calms down, and problems seem to dissolve? Who are these zodiac signs, whose presence in itself is already a healing? These are not just kind people. These are the bearers of the light force, capable of performing miracles with kindness, word and deed. They know how to listen with their hearts, understand without words, and help in a way that no one else can. Today you will find out which zodiac signs possess the real magic of spiritual warmth. These people never chase fame, but they are the ones people go to for help, for advice, for salvation. Check if your sign is on this list, and find out why you or your loved ones have such a strong influence on the world around you. Subscribe to the channel if you want to better understand who you really are and what qualities were given to you for a reason. And write in the comments, which of your friends or relatives is worthy of being called a good-natured creator of miracles. Let's check how accurate the knowledge hidden in the zodiac is. Are you ready to reveal who brings light even on the darkest night? Then let's begin. The first sign is Taurus. Representatives of the Taurus sign are distinguished by a rare inner stability, against which their good nature does not look like weakness. It is part of their strength. Their ability to care is not imposed, but sincere and consistent. If Taurus takes someone under his wing, he will not let go. He does not ask unnecessary questions, does not require explanations, does not seek benefits. He simply acts. His help is a specific matter, the right words, the right actions, the right time. The good done by Taurus is never loud. It is quiet, thorough and long-lasting. Taurus has a keen sense of responsibility for those whom he considers his own. He does not need approval, he does not seek gratitude, he just wants everything to be okay around him. If he feels someone else's pain, he will do everything to make it disappear. His kindness is manifested in actions. He will bring food, organize a solution, calm down, take support, and he will do it with the calmness that inspires confidence. He does not crush with emotions, he creates a stable ground under his feet. The miracles that Taurus perform are often material. They can make everything out of nothing, help with work, money, housing, give a second chance when everyone has turned away. Their kindness is not abstract, but practical. They bring stability, comfort, confidence into the lives of others. Their hugs are not just warm, they are restorative. Their word is support. Their look is calm, and they give all this unconditionally. The strength of Taurus is in his ability to never tire of being kind. He can be tired, angry, disappointed, but if someone around him is feeling bad, he turns on. Even if he is offended, even if he is deceived, because his good nature is not a mask, but the basis of his personality. He does not do good to be noticed. He does it because he cannot do otherwise. This is his nature. The second sign is Cancer. Cancer's heart is designed in such a way that he feels someone else's pain deeper than his own. His good nature is manifested in his readiness to give the last drop of attention, warmth, time. His mission is to protect, care, and guard. Cancers have an innate ability to comfort. Their words do not just calm, they heal. Their touch brings back warmth. Their presence nearby is already a feeling of security. Cancer knows how to hear what has not been said. He feels the mood, tension, anxiety. And even if the other person is not ready to open up, he will still be there, silently, delicately, patiently. He does not demand anything in return, because his kindness is not a deal, but a deep need to be useful, needed, saving. He knows how to wait, forgive, give a chance. The miracles that Cancer creates seem like trifles only at first glance. He can support a person for months when others have left. He will cook food, write, call, touch, be silent, listen, everything that is required for a wounded heart to recover. His good nature is expressed in subtle actions, putting a blanket under him when he is cold, bringing medicine without asking, simply being there in the most difficult moment. And often this turns out to be the miracle that was missing. The peculiarity of Cancer is that he does not differentiate between important and unimportant people. If someone is dear to him, he will give all of himself. And even if his kindness is not appreciated, he still remains true to his nature. He does not close himself off, because his kindness is not a mask, not a way to control, but the true essence. And it is precisely such Cancers who become points of salvation for others, support and light in the darkness. The third sign is Libra. A representative of this sign is born with a finely tuned sense of justice and goodwill. It combines innate gentleness with the ability to listen, understand and support even someone who is confused about themselves. Libra is not just polite, they know how to create an atmosphere around themselves in which it becomes easier for others to breathe. Both children and the elderly and those who are tired of fighting are drawn to them. It is Libra who is able to subtly feel where someone else's pain begins, and lend a shoulder without asking for anything in return. Throughout life, this sign attracts the roles of peacemakers, and does this unconsciously, simply chooses a path in which you can hear everyone and not offend anyone. The good nature of Libra is manifested in details, passed on groceries to a neighbor, a call to a friend in a difficult moment, the ability to smile in line when others are irritated. But their main quality is the willingness to be there, not to save, not to teach, not to interfere, but just to be. And this is what often changes someone's fate. In the professional sphere, Libras choose roles where contact with people is important. They become teachers, psychologists, lawyers, volunteers. Even in the most rigid structures, they find a way not to lose their humanity. Kindness for them is not a mask, but a natural state. And therefore, even their silence can heal. If Libras decide to help, they do it silently, delicately, but incredibly powerfully. And sometimes it is because of their intervention that another person's life changes dramatically. They work miracles unnoticed, not from the podium or with loud slogans. Libras work with the energies of support and harmony. Their actions do not need recognition, because the goal is not to be a hero, but to make the world a little easier for others. And therefore, their good nature is not just a character trait, but a force that changes the surrounding space. Next to them, thoughts are aligned, fears subside and hope revives. In the circle of friends and family, Libra is the center of balance. They will not let conflict ruin relationships, and even when others give up, they are the ones who find the right words to unite again. To be around Libra means to feel supported. Their gentleness does not make them weak, on the contrary, incredible inner strength is hidden behind their external delicacy. They can be the last thread that keeps everything from collapsing, and this is their true kindness. The fourth sign is Aries. Despite their hot temper and straightforwardness, this sign surprises with their sincere kindness. Aries will not build illusions or make empty promises, but if they decide to help, this help will be total. They will act quickly, desperately and with full dedication. There is no calculation in him, no expectations of gratitude. They help because they cannot look at someone else's pain without action. Aries' good nature is a storm that sweeps away obstacles for the sake of another. Aries work wonders where immediate support is needed. Their strong point is determination. While others are discussing, sympathizing or watching, the representative of this sign is already there, already deciding, already pulling out, lifting, saving. And does not do it for recognition. Aries has a powerful sense of justice inside him, and if he sees that someone is in trouble, he will intervene, even if it is not his area of responsibility. In everyday life, Aries often helps unconsciously. He gives the last, without counting. He shares time, strength, money, without writing it down as a merit. He can wake up a person in decline, shake him up, make him believe in himself. And it is his rude directness that often turns out to be salvation. He does not pity, but gives a push. And thereby awakens strength where it seemed that there was none left. In a team, Aries is a defender. He will stand up for the weak, will not allow injustice to grow. His good nature is manifested in actions, not in words. And sometimes these actions are much more powerful than any speech. He knows how to keep his word, knows how to restrain emotions if someone else needs it. And, what is especially important, he knows how to restore faith that there are still people who care. In difficult moments of life, it is Aries who becomes the first to come to the rescue. He will not think, he will simply take the situation into his own hands and lead. His kindness is not softness, but a fire that lights the way for others. And even if he gets tired, he will not stop until he is sure that everyone is saved. It is Aries who is able to work good miracles with the force of a hurricane. His help is tangible, concrete and effective. And although he does not talk about his kindness, it is this that makes him one of the most reliable and generous signs. Passion and generosity, action and care are combined in him, and therefore, wherever he appears, everything comes to life. The fifth sign is Gemini. The good nature of Gemini is manifested in their ease with which they're able to give joy, light, movement. They do not heal with silence, they heal with words, laughter, attention. Their energy does not calm, but revives. And this is their miracle. Where it was gray, boring, painful, they bring a spark. Their kindness is in the ability to switch, distract, inspire. They know how to say the right phrase at the right time, turn the course of thought, pull out of the darkness through a word, idea, game. Gemini do not need a special reason to help. They can simply sense that someone is sad, and immediately get involved. Offer a walk, send a funny picture, arrange a surprise, talk until a smile. They do not save in the classical sense. They remind that life is not over, that you can laugh, that you can breathe again. Their miracles are instant changes in the state of another. A smile, motivation, courage. They are able to cause all this simply by the fact of their presence. Geminis know how to speak in such a way that anxiety goes away. Write in such a way that you want to move. Explain in such a way that everything becomes clear. This is their gift, through words, thoughts and contact to change the mood and the very structure of another person's day. The good nature of Geminis is that they are always in touch. Even if a lot of time has passed, even if the person has disappeared, even if everyone has forgotten, Gemini will write, appear, remember, offer help. It is not difficult for them to get involved, their hearts open easily. They are not afraid to be frank, they are not embarrassed to show concern. And with this they create a real miracle, they bring back the taste for life.